Hi everyone, Charmaine here, and welcome to another Journal with Me video. It's been a while since I uploaded a Journal with Me video. So, Cham, one of my friends, actually told me that she misses it. So, this one's for you, Cham. Since it has been quite a long while, this video will be divided into two parts. The first part, which will be timestamped below, is the flip through of my journal pages, and the other half of the video will be the journal process itself. It has been quite a while actually, and I started this year with the fact that I had the intention to journal every day, and it was a good start. I was very consistent about it. First 2 months of the year, I was very consistent about journaling, content creating, and creative stuff in general. But we were faced with a terrible news, and I needed some time to process that news. My mother got diagnosed with a certain type of cancer. As you can see on my journal page, that is the peach ribbon, and I've used it to bookmark the day we found out that she had uterine cancer. She underwent surgery and is now healing and will undergo treatment in the next couple of months when her wounds heal. So yeah, but now I'm feeling a bit more confident about things, and I feel right back into the whole creating and filling in my journal pages. So that's what I've done, and I actually received a subscription box from your creative studio. So for this journal with me video, I'm using almost exclusively everything that came in this January box. Their boxes are themed, and this box in particular had a wildflower theme, which I absolutely love, as it also has like a vintage theme to it. So I am filling one of the pages in my journal with everything, well, almost everything from this box. If you are a newbie, or if you're not so sure what type of stationaries to get, one box from your creative studio will be a good start. It has a good variety of stationery. It has a washi tape, it has stickers, pattern paper, it also has stamps as well. So you get a good variety of ephemera and things, and the good thing about it comes in a certain theme. So when you use all the things in one page, your page will look very cohesive, and you will actually be able to create a nice themed page. And each month is actually different, so they don't do repeats, and you don't actually know the theme for what you're going to be paying for the next month. It's always a surprise, but I suggest if you're interested in getting a box, do so now, because they usually sell out and you can't back order previous months. So now going to the page, as you can see, I always usually start, well, not always, but I try to start with the stamp. So they are the background. They give that, I don't know, some people are okay with the bareness of the pages. I too am sometimes, but I prefer to have that overlay in the background. So in this case, I used the botanical stamps that came in the box before I layered the frames with the flower stickers. Here is a fun tip to make your layering more dynamic. Try to play around with the layers in a way. As you notice, some of the bits and pieces or parts of the flower are underneath, and some of them are over the frame. It's sort of like a vine that weaves through your frame, and it kind of gives it more of a sort of like a life, or it becomes more 3D in that way. So when doing these little frame things, You don't just put it underneath. You try to play around with things, like you tuck in the leaf underneath the frame and then the head of the flower over it. It is a tiny detail that you can do, and it will make world of a difference in your final output, and it'll make your page more, as I mentioned, dynamic and unique. When I say the stationery box has a variety, I mean it. It has like journal cards, sticker papers, pattern papers, and they are all in theme, and they're actually quite a lot. So it's super fun, and a whole box will last you a lot of pages depending on how many crafty projects you'd like to use them in. So if you're a beginner, I definitely recommend this box. So actually, Arvin, my boyfriend, is in Wales right now. He's working in Cardiff. So I got a bit excited when I was going through this little ephemera booklet, and I found a little ticket right here, a little ticket that says Cardiff, and I decided to put it on here because this page is actually March 27th, and Arvin left on the 24th. It was around this time that he was like going around, moving and exploring Cardiff, which was actually really fun to bookmark as well on this page. He's been there for over a month now, and he's made a lot of friends. So I'd like to take this time to say hi to Hannah Black and also to Matthew and Chris, who I heard watched some of my YouTube videos. So those are some of Arvin's friends, and I'm just super happy that he was able to make these connections while away, because actually he's there on his own, and hopefully I get to visit him soon. And so going back to the page, the PET stickers that I'm using here are not anymore a part of the subscription box. Rather, these were gifted by Joey, one of my mail swap friends, and I have a personal stash of these things. If you've seen earlier, I had that little organizer thing. It's usually a mess. There is no organization to the stuff that I have. I mean, I promise, I try to organize these things. But once I get onto creating, they just explode. All organization just goes out the window. But it's fun. I don't know, it's a part of my creative process. Let me know in the comments below if you're also a creative mess like me, or if you're that Claygo kind of person. As you can see, this is a backlog page, so I'm not really going back to what actually happened exactly on those days. Rather, I just go back to the feeling, or if I don't know anything about it, I write exactly I write exactly that on the page, that I don't remember what happened, because I'm doing this on this date. But before, I thought it was annoying. It was something that would frustrate me. But then I realized it's a part of life. You can't really be super absolutely consistent because things happen, life happens, and I guess the whole point of having this journal is to document that life happening. It may not be as real time or as accurate as I would want it to be, but it's still a part of life, a great big part of life. So as I add a couple more finishing touches to this page, I'd like to take this time as well to thank you for being here, and sharing this news is actually, I feel really vulnerable about it. I actually talked about it extensively on Instagram. If you want to go check that out, check that post about it. I'll put the link below. But I appreciate your presence here on my channel. Thank you so much for making it through till the end of the video. I will see you again next time. Take care. Bye.